Okay, good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, thank you. So let us start. In the previous class, there is QPSK transmitter. So all these concepts from the textbook of Principles of Communication Systems by Torben Schilling. the sixth chapter, that is digital modulation techniques. So in the digital modulation techniques, we studied BPSK, the block diagram, and the waveforms, spectrum, and the limitation of BPSK, and go for DPSK. There the block diagram and the bandwidth, and DEPSK. The limitation of DEPSK already covered. Okay. So students, please go through the textbook, Principles of Communication Systems by Tom Schilling, 6th chapter. Okay. Prepare your own notes and with reference of our class. In the class, I give some tips and important block diagrams and mathematical equations and concept also. Based on that concept, you prepare your own notes. So please practice the block diagrams specifically. While you draw the block diagram, while you practice the block diagram, there should be connectivity, which block to which block is there. If you know the connectivity, then automatically understand the concept. So that's why please go practicing of the block diagrams. So once the block diagrams are clear, then which block can act as the which purpose, and the output of the block and input of the block, and the concept related to all the modulation techniques. Okay, in the previous class, there is QPSK transmitter. Already you start the QPSK. QPSK is quadrature phase shift key. There are 4 phases. Okay, once again, rewind the previous class. So that is, there are 2 types of QPSKs. One is offset QPSK, that is in general known as the QPSK. Offset QPSK or in general known as QPSK. And the other one is non-offset QPSK. It is also known as staggered QPSK. It is also known as staggered QPSK. Here in the block diagram, B of t signal is given to two D flip-flops simultaneously. B of t signal is the data or binary data in the form of NRZ form, non-return to 0 form, that is given to 2 D flip-flops simultaneously. So another input to the D flip-flop is from the T flip-flop, toggling flip-flop. The input of the toggling flip-flop is clock. So with reference of the clock only, output of 2 D flip-flops are there. So what is the output of D flip-flops? One of the output of D flip-flop is B of t, that is even. B of t means E means the even. That is, D of t signal is activated by even clock in the toggling T flip-flop output. That output is B of t. The output is B of t. Like B of t activated by odd clock, that is B naught of t. Right. B of t even clock activated, B naught of t odd clock activated by the output of the T flip-flop. So one more important note here is, while you are drawing the block diagram, T flip-flop output another odd clock have, please make a small knot there. Please make a small knot there. That says inverting of the other one. The knot says the inverting of the other one. Okay. Now here the outputs of 2 D flip-flops are B of t and B naught of t. Now the B of t is given to multiplier, and the multiplier input is, one of the input is root PS cos omega naught t. This is the carrier. B of t is the data, binary data, that is even clock activated. That root PS cos omega naught t is carrier. Now these 2 signals are multiply, that is known as product multiplier or balance modulator. That output is SE of t. Output is SE of t. Now here, see that equation, SE of t is equal B of t root PS cos omega naught t. SE of t is equal B of t root PS cos omega naught t. So that is given to adder. Okay. Now the SE of t is output of one side. That is B of t activated and multiplied with the carrier. And the cos omega t is the carrier. Magnitude is root PS. Now the SE of t is one of the signal is generated. So this signal isolatedly known as 1 BPSK. 1 BPSK. SE of t signal is 1 BPSK. You know the BPSK, how many phase difference is there? In the BPSK, there are two phase differences. Each are 180 degrees out of phase. Is it not? So this SE of t is 1 BPSK. Like case 1 BPSK has two phases. And other side, and toggling flip-flop produce odd clock. Then B of t is activated by odd clock that generate B naught of t, that is odd bit B naught of t, that multiplied with root PS sin omega naught t here. For our convenience, give the inputs are cos omega naught t and sin omega naught t. These two signals are known as orthogonal signals. Now, root PS sin omega naught t, B naught of t, multiply, produce S naught of t. Now, the S naught of t is equal to B naught of t root PS sin omega naught t. Okay, so this S naught of t is one of the signal, also a BPSK. Also BPSK. Now SE of t, one of the BPSK, S naught of t, another BPSK. SE of t have the two phases, S naught of t also have the two phases. Now adding of these two phases and these two phases, output is E of t. This is QPSK output. E of t is QPSK output. Now the QPSK output is adding of these two phases of SE of t, these two phases of S naught of t. So 2 phases plus 2 phases, output is 4 phases are there. That's why it is QPSK, quadrature phase shift key. Now output of QPSK is equal to B of t root PS cos omega naught t plus B naught of t root PS sin omega naught t. This is the output of QPSK transmitter. Yes, how many phases of E of t? There are 4 phases. So one of BPSK, another of BPSK. So 2 phases plus 2 phases. Now simply here you can use BPSKs in the 2 sections. One section is even section, another section is odd section. Then add all these 2. Then add these 2. Then produce 4 phases, that is known as QPSK. Now our definition of modulation, QPSK modulation is the carrier phase changes according to modulated signal changes. The carrier phase change, how many phase changes are there now? QPSK, 4 phase changes are there. So that's why it is QPSK. 4 phases are changes by using with reference of modulated signal, that is B of t. So that is the QPSK transmitter. So it is the block diagram and that output equations. Okay, now once again, from one side, SE of t signal has B of t root PS cos omega naught t. It has 1 BPSK having the 2 phases, each differ by 180 degrees. Each differ by 180 degrees. So some net is slow, so please wait. Yes. So see the PPT here. So one side, from the one side, SE of t, the even side, is equal to B of t root PS cos omega naught t. It is 1 BPSK having two phases, each differ by 180 degrees. Okay. Other side, S naught of t is equal B naught of t root PS sin omega naught t. It is 1 BPSK. S naught of t, 1 BPSK have two phases. It is S naught of t, another BPSK have two phases. Phase difference 180 degrees. Then output of QPSK is adding of these two BPSKs. Therefore, 2 from even side, 2 from odd side. The total phase of QPSK are 4 phases. The output of QPSK is equal to V of t root PS cos omega naught t plus V naught of t root PS sin omega naught t. Okay. So this is the explanation of the block diagram. Now the previous class, see the waveforms also there. Okay, the waveforms. The waveforms, there is a clock, odd clock and even clock is after toggling, odd clock and even clock generated. When the data is given, we have to signal is given. Here we can 17 bits are taken, 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1. So students, please practice this waveforms also. Okay. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 are the odd numbers. That is, odd bits are activated by odd clock. There 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 9, 9 to 11, 11 to 13, 13 to 15, 15 to 17. Time duration takes place. 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Okay, because of odd to odd. So now 1 bit is 0. Now the 0 is continue until unless 3, third time period. And the third time period 1. That is continue until unless fifth time period. And the fifth time period is 1 again. That is continue until unless seventh one. Seventh one is again the 1. That is continue until unless ninth. Ninth one is 0. Ninth one is 0, continue until unless 11. 11 is again 0. That is continue up to 13. That 0. 13 continue up to 15. 15 again 0. That continue up to 17. So this is the B naught of t. Because of odd activated clock is influence B of t signal, not B naught of t generated. Like even. Even is no. Second, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 12, 14, 16 are the even. Now the even numbers are, so 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 14, 14 to 16 likewise. Now the second bit is 0, 0 up to 4th. The 4th bit again 0, up to 6, 6th bit 1, up to 8, 8th bit is 0, up to 10, 10th bit is 1, up to 12, 12th bit is 1, up to 14, 14 bit is 0, up to 16, 16 bit is 1, again up to the value. So these are the waveforms of QPSK. Okay. Now, here bandwidth of QPSK. You know the bandwidth of BPSK? 2 into FB. Bandwidth of BPSK is 2 into FB. So now, yes. So the bandwidth of BPSK is 2 into FB. BPSK. What is FB? Bit frequency. That is 1 by TRB. 1 by TB. 1 by TB. Now the bandwidth of BPSK is 2 into 1 by TRB. This is one BPSK is even side, another BPSK is odd side. Now it has the two phases, another side also the two phases. And QPSK has the signals SC of t and S0 of t have normal bandwidth which are half of the bandwidth of BPSK. So note this point. Here it is. QPSK bandwidth is half of the bandwidth of BPSK. QPSK bandwidth is half of the bandwidth of BPSK. How it is? Now the bandwidth is 2FB. Now the FB is 1 by 2 into TB. Now the FB in the QPSK is 1 by 2 TB, not TB. TB is 1 BPSK, 2 TB is 2 BPSK. That's why 2 bits are used here. Now bit frequency is equal to 1 by 2 times of time, 1 by 2B. Now that is QPSK bandwidth is 2 into 1 by 2 TB, 2 get cancelled, 1 by TB. 1 by TB is nothing but FB. 1 by TB is nothing but FB. Now the bandwidth of QPSK is FB only. What is the difference of BPSK bandwidth and QPSK bandwidth? It is 2FB, it is FB. It is 2FB, it is FB. 50% is reduce the bandwidth. 50% is reduce the bandwidth. Okay. So this is the concept of bandwidth. Bandwidth of BPSK is 2FB, bandwidth of QPSK is FB. Please note that. Now, enter into another concept here. Here, the concept of phase angles. Here, the concept of phase angles. So, you know the phase angles of BPSK is 180 degrees. Phase angle of BPSK is 180 degrees. Here, the phase angles of QPSK is 2 BPSKs are added. No, 2 BPSKs are added. Here, B of t signal is even signal, B naught of t signal is odd signal. B of t signal is plus or minus 1, that is plus or minus root PS cos omega naught t. Okay, B of t. B of t is plus or minus 1, that output of signal SC of t is equal plus or minus root PS cos omega naught t. Is it not? This is the signal. Signal how many phases are there now? SC of t has the two phases, those are plus or minus 1, plus root PS cos omega naught t and minus root PS cos omega naught t. Those are the two phases of SE of t. Like B naught of t is plus or minus 1 again. S naught of t is equal plus or minus root PS sin omega naught t. Plus root PS sin omega naught t minus root PS sin omega naught t. Now plus root PS cos omega naught t, one of the signal, minus root PS cos omega naught t, another signal. Like plus root PS sin omega naught t, one of the signal, minus root PS sin omega naught t, another signal. Now the four signals are there. Now the four signals are there. So these four signals are diagrammatically drawn, that is known as phasor diagram or constellation diagram. Now the four signals are there. Yes. Plus root PS cos omega naught t, one of the signal, minus root PS cos omega naught t, another signal. Like plus root PS sin omega naught t, one of the signal, minus root PS sin omega naught t, another signal. Now these four signals are drawn in the form of phasor diagram, that is known as constellation diagram. Constellation diagram. So it is one of the important diagram. May ask the end examiner. So draw the constellation diagram of QPSK or phasor diagram of QPSK. Phasor diagram or constellation diagram. Now how many signals we have? Four signals now. Let root PS cos omega naught t, one of the signal, root PS cos omega naught t, one other signal, that is x-axis positive side. X-axis positive side, root PS cos omega naught t, one of the signal. Opposite of that is minus root PS cos omega naught t, that is 180 degrees phase difference. Yes, root PS cos omega naught t, one of the signal, minus of root PS cos omega naught another signal. These two signals have 180 degrees phase difference. That is the signal from SC of t. SC of t signal are the two signals. One is root PS cos omega naught t minus root PS cos omega naught t. So these two are 180 degrees phase difference. Like root PS sin omega naught t, that is y-axis positive side. Y-axis positive side, that is root PS sin omega naught t, one of the signal, minus root PS sin omega naught t, another signal. Now these two signals has 180 degrees phase again. These two signals are 180 degrees, cos minus cos, sin minus sin, again 180 degrees. Okay. Now these are the four signals. These are the four signals. Now the resultant of these two. Now the cos is assigned as BE of t, that even data. Sin is assigned as odd data. Now the resultant of these two, what are these two phasor diagrams? Root PS cos omega naught t minus root PS sin omega naught t. So these two are 90 degrees phase. 90 degrees phase. No. For these two 90 degrees phase, the resultant is B of t signal that related to cosine, B naught of t signal that related to sine. B of t signal is positive, B naught of t signal is negative. That is the resultant. Minus root PS cos omega naught t minus root PS sin omega naught t. For these two are 90 degrees again. The resultant is cosine is B of t, sine is B naught of t. Simply I draw the resultants. B of t is equal to minus 1, B naught of t is equal to minus 1. So minus root PS cos omega naught t is negative side of the x-axis. Root PS sin omega naught is positive side of the y-axis. Now the resultant is B of t related to cosine, B naught of t related to sine. Now the B of t is equal to minus 1, B naught of t is equal to plus 1. Again, positive side x-axis, positive side y-axis. Positive side x-axis signal is root PS cos omega naught t. Positive side y-axis signal is root PS sin omega naught t. The cosine is related to B of t, sine is related to B naught of t. Now the plus 1, plus 1. So now the resultant angles depends on the signal, vector points or phasor diagram. Root PS cos omega naught t minus root PS cos omega naught t, root PS sin omega naught t minus root PS cos omega naught sin omega naught t. I understood. Simply draw the phase angles of the two BPSKs are merged here. One BPSK has root PS cos omega naught t minus root PS cos omega naught t. Another BPSK has root PS sin omega naught t minus root PS sin omega naught t. Okay. So these are phasor diagram or phase angles or constellation diagram of QPSK. Okay. So why B of t is related to cos? Because of the signal SC of t is B of t root PS cos omega naught t. So even data is related to cosine multiplication, odd data multiply to sine. All data multiplied by sine. That is the block diagram. You can see the multiplication even data odd data by carrier signals. Cos omega naught t or sin omega naught t are the carrier signals. Okay. Likewise, you can draw the phasor diagram. Likewise, you can draw the phasor diagram. Okay. Students, better to note down this phasor diagram. Okay, x-axis and y-axis only. So let's take in phase of root PS cos omega naught t positive side. Opposite is negative. That is minus root PS cos omega naught t. Like root PS sin omega naught t positive side, minus root PS sin omega naught t negative. So resultants are made here. Resultants are based on the positive and negative values. So positive is B of t, negative is B naught of t. Like negative is B of t, negative is B naught of t. That is first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. That's why QPSK now. First quarter resultant is 1 minus 1. Second quarter resultant is minus 1 minus 1. Third quarter resultant is minus 1 plus 1. Fourth quarter resultant is plus 1 plus 1. Okay. Some textbooks given as 1 is logic 1, minus 1 is logic 0. 1 is logic 1, minus 1 is logic 0. Likewise, they assign some angles. That's why four quarters are there. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Resultants are based on the signals, signaling vectors. Those signaling vectors are SE of t and S naught of t. SE of t has two signals, minus, plus. S naught of t signal has two signals, plus and minus. So that is plus or minus root ps cos omega naught t, plus or minus root ps sin omega naught t. Okay. So it is an important concept in the QPSK constellation diagram. Okay, there are 4 phases or 4 quarter. That's why quarter. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Okay. Now, are you clear? Okay. So now you turn into another concept here. It is non-offset QPSK. Non-offset QPSK, or it is known as staggered QPSK. Non-offset QPSK or staggered QPSK. Non-offset QPSK or staggered QPSK. The non-offset QPSK, simply by using previous QPSK, one flip-flop, extra flip-flop is added, additional flip-flop is added before either the odd or even flip-flop. In the previous block diagram, there are odd flip-flop and even flip-flop. What are the flip-flop? Odd flip-flop, even flip-flops are D flip-flops. There are 2 D flip-flops are there. Odd flip-flop and even flip-flops are there. The previous block diagram. Now, additional flip-flop, 1 D flip-flop, additional D flip-flop before either the odd and even flip-flops. And that means after T flip-flop, clock signal is there, no? Even clock and odd clock. So even clock is through one extra D flip-flop, and odd clock is either one. One flip-flop is added before one flip-flop is added before either odd flip-flop or even flip-flop. Okay, that is nothing but of non-offset QPSK. That is nothing but non-offset QPSK. If anyone asks draw a block diagram of non-offset QPSK, same as QPSK, add one X flip-flop either before odd D flip-flop or even D flip-flop. Either one. If you add before odd D flip-flop or even D flip-flop. So this is nothing but non-offset QPSK. What happens it is the extra flip-flop is driven by the clock which runs at the rate of FB. Okay. Now the extra flip-flop driven the clock which runs at the rate FB. So earlier 2FB, now it is FB. Now let some phasor vectors or non-offset QPSK phasor diagram. Let example, 2 bits are taken. Let example, 2 bits are taken. One bit is x-axis positive side, another bit is y-axis positive side. One bit is x-axis positive side, another bit is y-axis positive side. X-axis positive side is known as BE, y-axis positive is B naught. Let's take it given as a labeling. +1, +1. +1 is x-axis B, +1 y-axis is B naught. Okay, let's take a notation like this. Now the resultant is B naught is plus 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 plus. Like B is +1, so B is negative. Negative side is opposite. B is positive, opposite is negative, no? That is -1. Negative direction. X-axis negative direction is minus. So y-axis positive direction is plus. So that 1, -1, 1. So simply make a notation. There are 2 bits are there. 1 bit and another bit is 90 degrees phase angle. 90 degrees phase angle. X-axis positive side, x-axis negative side. X-axis positive side is B +1. X-axis negative side is B -1. Like y-axis positive side is B naught +1. Y-axis negative side is B naught -1. Simply. So with reference of previous notation, in the QPSK you see the construction diagram or Plaza diagram has B and B naught. Now the same notation used here, the non-offset QPSK. There are 2 bits are there, even bit and odd bit. Even bit is positive side is x-axis positive side is y-axis positive side is plus. That is x-axis positive side bit is B, y-axis positive side bit is B naught. Okay. Now the resultant is plus plus. Both are the plus. Now the even bit in the negative direction is x-axis negative direction is -1. The positive direction y-axis positive direction is +1 again in the previous line. Now the output as resultant is BE is -1, B naught is +1. Like again, B naught is negative y-axis, B is positive y-axis. Now that PE B naught is equal +1 -1. Like negative x-axis, negative y-axis. Negative x-axis is BE -1, negative y-axis is B naught -1. So BE -1, B naught -1. All these are the resultants. All these are the resultants. Now 2 bits which are negative, even and odd. 2 bits are differ by 90 degrees. Here the phase angle difference. 2 bits are differ by 90 degrees. 2 bits are differ by 90 degrees. Either 2 bits, either the BE and B naught, 90 degrees phase difference are there. The resultant is this one, 45 degrees. Okay. So this is non-offset QPSK. Within the bits, again the phase angle takes place. That is the 90 degree phase angle. That's why I can add one more flip-flop before odd or even flip-flops. That flip-flop driven produce 90 degrees phase difference. 90 degrees phase difference. So within the bits, again 90 degrees phase difference takes place. So this is the vector representation of the non-offset QPSK. Okay, so let assume that BE and B naught are the 2 signals, 2 bits having 90 degrees phase difference. The resultant is like this: plus plus minus plus plus minus minus minus. So compare with the previous phasor diagram. The same as the previous phasor diagram, no? +1 -1 -1 -1 -1 +1 +1 +1. Same as now that. So now this is B minus B plus B naught minus B naught. Like the resultant is same as. So this is non-offset QPSK. Non-offset QPSK. What you are doing here is simply within the bits produce one more phase, that is 90 degrees phase. Within the bit produce one more phase. So note this important point. Within the bit one more phase angle, that is 90 degree phase angle produces, that is non-offset QPSK. non-offset QPSK. Now, this non-offset QPSK, and now see the difference between student, if possible, please note down the waveforms here. So let us see the difference between QPSK and non-offset QPSK. Differences between QPSK and non-offset QPSK. So QPSK is offset QPSK, OQPSK is non-offset QPSK. QPSK is offset QPSK, OQPSK is non-offset QPSK. Now the QPSK and OQPSK, please observe the differences. Okay, non-offset QPSK and QPSK. So please observe the differences here. The first difference is transition time. Transition time. Transition time of the QPSK TB, OQPSK 2 TB. So the QPSK is offset QPSK, OQPSK is non-offset QPSK. QPSK is offset QPSK, non-offset QPSK. Okay. Small correction here. Small correction here, please. Here it is non-offset QPSK. This is offset QPSK. Non-offset QPSK and offset QPSK. The first one is non-offset QPSK. First one is non-offset QPSK. Second one is offset QPSK. Non-offset QPSK, the first one. Offset QPSK is the second one. Okay. QPSK before, please note down. Non-offset QPSK. It is non-offset QPSK. This is offset QPSK. Please note that one. The first one is non-offset QPSK. This is offset QPSK. So make the difference. QPSK in this point of view, non-offset QPSK, OQPSK is offset QPSK. Okay, this is the original QPSK now. Now, let us see that. The non-offset QPSK, simply please note down the students, please strike up that QPSK, non-offset QPSK right there. Write the non-offset QPSK here, there. Non-offset QPSK and offset QPSK. Non-offset QPSK is first one. Offset QPSK is second. Okay. Now, let us see the difference. The first difference is transition time. Transition time of non-offset QPSK is transition time of non-offset QPSK TRB. Non-offset QPSK is TRB. Offset QPSK is TRB. Offset QPSK is TRB. Transition time is non-offset QPSK TRB. Offset QPSK is 2 TRB. Bit used. 1 bit is non-offset QPSK. 2 bits in offset QPSK. 1 bit in non-offset QPSK. 2 bits in offset QPSK. Now, B of t and B naught of t level change, that is voltage level change. In the non-offset QPSK, change instantaneously. Non-offset QPSK bit change in instantaneously. Whereas OQPSK, offset QPSK, not change in instantaneously. Not change in instantaneously. So see this third one is B of t and B naught of t level change instantaneously, not change in instantaneously. Non-offset QPSK change instantaneously, offset QPSK not change in instantaneously. The phase change, the fourth one. Phase change is 90 degrees in non-offset QPSK. Non-offset QPSK, the phase change is 90 degrees. Offset QPSK phase change is 180 degrees. Please, students, here it is non-offset QPSK first one, offset QPSK is the second one. Non-offset QPSK the first one, offset QPSK the second one. The non-offset QPSK transition time is T of B and bit usage is 1 bit. Level changes not instantaneously. Level change is instantaneously done and phase change is 90 degrees. That is non-offset QPSK or the staggered QPSK. Non-offset QPSK or staggered QPSK. Whereas OQPSK, offset QPSK, transition time is 2 TB. Bit used is 2 bits are used and level change is not instantaneous change and phase change is 180 degrees. Phase change is 180 degrees. So this is the major difference between offset QPSK and non-offset QPSK, where the first one is non-offset QPSK, second one is offset QPSK. Please change this one. In place of QPSK, please note that non-offset QPSK. Okay, non-offset QPSK has transition time is TRB. Offset QPSK is transition time is 2 TB. Non-offset QPSK bit used is 1 bit. Offset QPSK bit used in 2 bits. Now the level change, there is no instantaneous level change in the non-offset QPSK. So not there is a bit change in instantaneous in the non-offset QPSK. No change instantaneous in the offset QPSK. And the phase difference is non-offset QPSK 90 degrees, offset QPSK is 180 degrees. Okay, this is the major difference. Okay, please go to the textbook once and prepare your notes. Prepare your own notes. Okay, so the next class go for QPSK receiver. QPSK receiver. Okay, so students, go to the textbook once and prepare your own notes again. Okay. So in the differences, QPSK, non-offset QPSK, please make sure there are 4 different parameters are taken: transition time, bit used, the level change, and phase change. Okay, so these are the important one. So it is the QPSK receiver. So next class go for the QPSK receiver and all those things. Okay, so thank you for listening. So CR, please send your attendance.